concrete subcontractor. We've been a signatory to Carpenters for over 50 years. If you want to have a successful, reliable workforce, it is essential to have a great relationship with the carpentry. The communication between the union and S&F Concrete has been great, and you get the qualified people that are leaving in just a couple days. The New England Carpenters Union. It's time to build. Visit nercc.org. When women's teams celebrate championships, they turn to the professionals at Atlas Power Vision. Boom, boom, boom! Atlas Power Vision is the leader of professionally choreographed fireworks displays for cities, towns, sporting events, concerts, private functions, and of course, championship celebrations. Visit atlaspyro.com. Light up the night. Everything Boston Sports, Sports Hub. In the first 3 months of the NFL schedule, they weed out the pretenders. December is reserved for contenders. December has always been Tom Brady's time.
It's a tough time year for every team. The teams that are fortunate enough to still be in it. This is the next team, what you can do, and what their teams can do. And we're playing some really good teams. And this is the one that matters the most.
To the near side for Hopkins.
Six on first Sunday night football. I'm sure they're going to give us everything like that. Hopefully we can match it.
No, without a doubt. We play to win games and to compete against the best teams and the best players to figure out who is the best. Somebody's going to be a loser on Sunday, and I hope it's not us.
Ron Harmon's challenge tonight. Deshaun Watson and the explosive Houston offense. It's the Patriots and the Texans. It's Sunday Night Football, and it's game time. This is Patriots football. Patriots are brought to you by Safety Insurance, Credit Unions, Kids at Heart, Peterson School, Direct Energy Business, Tom Fair Tire, Friends and Savings Bank, the New England Regional Council of Carpenters, Nationwide One Class Market, Life Care Centers of America, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your New England Ford dealer, the Elkers Company, Peerless Boilers, Wright Stand-On Commercial Lawnmowers, and by Ocean Hardware. A portable body trophy is headed to one Patriot place. By Marvin, your New England Honda dealer, Boston Federal Credit Union, Care Hospital, Bigelow Change, Recovery Centers of America, get those kids to school tomorrow. You know, all night, 8 to 9 a.m. Early morning
Deshaun Watson at quarterback. 2 years ago, the game came down to a Brandon Cooks touchdown catch in the final 25 seconds, and then the Texans running out of time near midfield. Last year, the Patriots built a big lead. The Texans came back. It was a last-second incompletion that sealed it for New England. This may be the best offensive cast around Watson and DeAndre Hopkins the Patriots have faced through the years.
Yeah, they took care of some business, made some trades early, before they could get this thing up and running, solidify that left side. But I just think adding Kenny Still to this already impressive package. You got Fuller. We didn't see Fuller last year due to injury. And he's a guy that sometimes has the drops. We'll see if he can make some plays tonight. I'm worried about Steals in the slot, his ability to move. We saw him against the Miami Dolphins. He made some plays against us in the past. And we all know what DeAndre Hopkins can do. But I just think if this secondary is at full strength, meaning health, I think the addition of Adam Patrick Chung back helps all that stuff. We should be able to function out there as long as those flu-like symptoms aren't really ripping through the back end of our defense.
Did you see anything in pregame warm-up?
No, I think it's the best warm-up we had in a while. I really do. I think they were given the right kind of rest that you have to do when you have these type of illnesses. I think they've crossed every T, dotted every I, did as much as you can to make them as healthy as possible. And I think sitting around all day, with your legs up in a hotel, you watch other teams play, they're ready to get out there. I see a lot of energy in this team. This doesn't seem like one of those business type trips where you flash your car. I think they're anxious to get out there. They like this building. They played well in this building. And as you stated, and you put on social media, a lot of good memories here. And you went down there and took a picture where James White pressed that goal line. I still don't believe we're in the same boat.
Tom Brady has won 2 Super Bowls here. Of course, as the quarterback of the Patriots, he's had a lot of success here against the Houston Texans defense through the years, even though Romeo Crennel, of course, is a longtime Patriots assistant. Tonight he's going up against the defense, and it has familiar names like Merciless and McKinney. Gone are the likes of Kravi and Watt.
We haven't seen Watt in some games because of injuries or the arm or the bicep wasn't what it should be at full strength. The big defender was always Clowney. And that's a guy that could wreck things on that backside and allowed you to move Merciless around, especially when Mike Vrabel was here and being coordinator. We talked to him about it. The ability to push the middle of that pocket. We'll see if the Texans can do that without the type of layers they had up front. They had a pretty damn good front seven in years past. I don't think it's up to par. Nor is the Patriots offense been up to par. I think this is really the jumping off point for them. No more excuses. You can't play weather. You can't play wind. You got your full load. Let's get out there and put some points on the board on offense tonight.
Sounds good to me. Patriots and the Houston Texans coming up. The Obashan Hardware starting lineups and the kickoff on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Hey, it's Steven Gostkowski, and I teamed up with Scotty's, official tissue of the New England Patriots and Kickoff King sponsor. Scotty's has created 4 limited edition Patriot box designs, so you can show off your team pride at home or on the road. You'll want to collect all 4. See the lineup now at scottysfacial.com.
Hey football fans, it's Bob Sosey, the voice of New England football. If you want to know how my voice stays in peak condition, look no further than my cup of Bigelow tea right next to me in the booth. Be sure to stop by your local grocer and pick up a cup of Bigelow tea, because when you drink Bigelow, you can tea proudly.
Asking an independent agent about safety insurance has never been easier. Now that ISNY, Insurance Services of New England, has grown to a group of 54 high-quality independent insurance agents in over 80 locations throughout the region, all dedicated to meeting your auto, home, and business insurance needs. Agents like the Foy Agency in Madison, New Hampshire, the Bell and Hudson Agency in Belchertown, all representing safety insurance. Find a local agent near you. Visit teamisny.com. That's teamisne.com. Insurance Services of New England. Independence with reach.
Home delivery is big, but at CVS Health, we not only ship prescriptions to thousands of homes daily, we also hand-deliver drugs to people with cancer. Plus, our nurses administer intravenous treatments in patients' homes. So yeah, we know a thing or two about delivery, but we still have local pharmacists to answer the questions, because there are some things you just can't get in a cardboard box. CVS Health, where health is everything. Not all prescriptions eligible for delivery.
My name is Dana. I'm a veteran, and this is my VA story. After my years of service in the Navy, I realized that working in the engine room left me with physical and stress-related health issues. VA New England Healthcare was able to treat my hearing loss. Now I receive free hearing aids and will for the rest of my life. VA New England provided me with the care and services I really needed. If you're a veteran like me, get the benefits you deserve from VA New England Healthcare. My name is Dana, and I choose VA.
For more information, call 1-844-VA-CARES or visit vacares.us.
At Vision Savings Bank, we pride simply go beyond banking to serve you better. We are big believers in treating people right, and as your neighbors, friends, and community members, our goal is to make sure you have an experience that truly is beyond banking. You can reach us at oaklandsavings.com, stop by any location, or even call us at 888-744-4272.
Oakland Savings Bank, an experience you can bank on. Member FDIC, BIN, and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 422081.
Hey, thanks for entertainment in Marlboro. Let's help you spread the jam this holiday season. Experience the indoor go-kart track, 30 million lanes, arcade, and laser tag. Try to move for a menu with delicious gluten-free options and America's largest pretzel. Go to ImpexEntertainment.com. As a Franklin Pierce University Raven, you can fly high and achieve your academic goals while opening doors to internships and job placement opportunities. Visit franklinpierce.edu. One university, countless opportunities. One Ten Grill is now open in the South Bay Center on Route 93 in Dorchester, located across from the free parking garage. One Ten Grill features modern American cuisine and a trendy casual atmosphere and a large gluten-free menu. Find them online at one10grill.com and visit their new South Bay location.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
President day passes, Reagan, McDonald's day passes, and production there, special programs, they get some down there, good star hours, receivers, backs, tight ends, production. They can extend plays, they can run, they can extend it forever, accurate, on all three levels, like that, and part of the tackle.
There's your coach talking about how quick these Texans can score. And let's get to the starting lineups brought to you by Obashan Hardware, New England's hometown hardware store for a quick and easy shopping experience. Shop hardwarestore.com for any of their convenient locations. Obashan Hardware will fix you right up. For the offense, at wide receiver, you have N'Keal Harry and Julian Edelman, wide receiver. Your tackles, Isaiah Wynn and Marcus Cannon. The guards, Joe Tooney and Shaq Mason. Center, Teddy Karras. Your tight end is Ben Watson. Running backs, James White, Sonny Michel. The quarterback is Tom Brady. Waiting here for the opening coin toss, and it is brought to you by Click Savings Bank. Oakland heads or tails with your business. The commercial team at CSB is going to make sure you have an experience that is truly beyond banking. Visit clicksavings.com/business member FDIC member DIF. Equal housing lender NMLS number 422081. Patriots win the opening coin toss. They do defer Texans game. We're set to see here for Sunday Night Football. Here's my broadcast partner and the voice of the Patriots, Bob Socci.
All right, so thanks so much. The Patriots simply a ninth consecutive win over the Texans. Jake Bailey will kick off momentarily for the Pats in the red one uniform with the blue number outlined in red. Navy blue pants with the silver helmets. Texans tonight wearing their alternate uniforms. Navy blue top and bottom, red numbers outlined in white. Navy blue helmets, former Patriot DeAndre Carter on the team's practice squad in training camp a couple of years ago. We'll wait for the Texans on the return. We'll see Bailey tonight pull for a fourth different place kicker, with Tom Corbett taking over for Nick Folk this week for the Pats. But now Bailey with the kickoff honors, left to right, to run up and swing the right leg and drive the kick in the direction of the end zone, far side, on a bounce across the end line for a touchback. Houston begins from the 25 to our right.
Looks like Hightower is going to be out there calling the signals here. It's Lee Collins. You get Lawrence got Danny Shelton. Patriots start with, looks like three safety left.
Dante Hightower did not practice on Wednesday or Thursday. With that along with Collins and Van Noy, all Patriots linebackers sidelined at some point this week because of the virus going around. Texans begin in a tight set with Fuller split to the right, Hopkins left. The pistol formation, Watson takes the snap, the hand up to Hyde, struck up the middle, trying to cut left, and lost his balance. Behind the line, got back to the 25. No gain for the former 49er. Now there's 14, in fact, in the last 2 years, Carlos Hyde.
Interesting seeing Dan Noy, Hightower, Simon, and Collins on the field at the same time. So sort of showing some things up front. Go with that true 3-4 look. It's a two down ball.
Wins the 2 picks in the top 6 in rushing offense. Hyde at effort. So Trey from the Chiefs right on the doorstep of the season is rushed for more than 800 yards. Second and 10 on the pistol line to take the snap. Here's the near side incomplete. Trying to find a sprawling tight end, Darren Fells, in front of Patrick Chung, and now it's 3rd and 10 for Houston.
An errant wide throw here by Watson. First real throw of the game here. Sort of opens those feet, and it's just out of the reach of the big tight end. That's cover one. Single eye safety. Patriots starting to man-to-man.
overall this year. Watson has been red hot at home. The quarterback in his third season, number 1 pick out of Clemson, stands in the gun with Duke Johnson receiving back to his right. The still split right, 2 receivers left, and the Texans will have to spend a timeout.
Nice job by the Patriots. Patriots second timeout. Patriots bring Butler and Cal Mooney. So shuffling some guys in and out, trying to keep guys fresh up front. It's really a 2 big down look, multiple linebackers, 3 safeties. They're right there, cover 0. They're just walking around, not giving the Texans, and more importantly, Deshaun Watson a look at what the pre-snap coverage will be.
Life Care Centers of America reminder great recoveries are happening every day. 20-year Life Care Centers of America in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Starting recovery today at lcca.com.
That's a killer. 3rd and 10, you got to burn it first time out. It's a timer. Less than 1 minute into the game.
14:19 on the clock. Texans dispersed from the huddle. They placed their number 1 pick this year, right tackle Titus Howard, on injured reserve. And Watson, with a trips punch to the right, has the tight end Fells, hand down left. Johnson, meanwhile, in the backfield off the quarterback's left hip. Left before, Watson takes the snap against a 4-man rush. He slips away from Hightower. Watson throws downfield, skipping and incomplete. Pressure applied by Terrence Brooks as well as Dante Hightower, who's the first man to the quarterback.
It's the initial surge by Hightower up the middle. They run a game, which gets Watson off his spot. Forced out of that pocket to the right. It's the second level, as you said, by Brooks. Reading it, it's almost like he's in that spy look on 3rd and long.
Now Brian Anger, the veteran punter acquired by the Texans in season to put it away. Houston's special teams unit vastly improved under former Patriots coordinator Brad Seeley. Waist-high snap, Anger's right-footed punt sails in the direction of Mohamed Sanu. Signals with the right hand for a fair catch and pretty nonchalantly has it between the hash marks of the 26. Good start for the Pats defensively with a 3 and out.
Yeah, now it's important to start fast on offense. You know, controlled environment. You can hear the Patriots fans starting to get it going. Again, heavy presence of Patriots fans down here in Houston.
And this is a team in the Texans who are a first-place team, bidding for a playoff berth for the 4th time in the last 5 years. And there is a large Patriot contingent. It is a loud gathering. Pats begin in the offset eye before Lacoste, the tight end, motions to the right. Brady under center, pulls away, hands to Michelle, runs into the right side of the line and surges to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 4 by Sony.
All right, nice job. Nice job here off the pull. It looks like, you know, Marcus Cannon gets the surge off the right. And you're pulling that backside guard in. That's a nice job by Michelle tucking that up in tight. Pretty good run on first
Joe
down.
Tooney took out a couple of defenders. 2nd down and 6 for the Pats. Michelle hands on knees behind Brady with Brandon Bolden offset to the right. Lacoste started in motion. Another give to Michelle, tracked down from the backside. An unblocked defender coming from behind with the tackle. And a good play by Justin Reed. He brings down Michelle at the line of scrimmage.
That is a good play by Reed right there, because if you seal this up backside, you know, they're bringing Lacoste over. He's leading up inside. You had a chance to get this, you know, for a good 10-yard gain off right tackle.
Michelle was trying to wait for Lacoste to get out front for the block to develop. And now the Pats in a 3rd down and 6 in a scoreless first. Brady in the gun with White to his right. 3 receivers left, including Watson on the wing. Benjamin with a short motion resets. 1 receiver right. Brady drops back, fires down the middle, caught by Edelman. Hit at the 40 and dropped for a first down reception at the 41-yard line. The defender immediately hops in his face. The tackle made by Tashawn Gibson.
Run by me, move those sticks. I mean, it's a great throw by Brady. There's pressure backside. Cannon gets beat backside, but it's really Brady that 5th step hits, and boom, that ball is out to Edelman on a crosser left to right. Who's tougher than him? Really over the middle of the field.
Almost in the same spot in which Julian Edelman made one of the most improbable catches in Super Bowl history against the Falcons back in Super Bowl 51. A 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Brady. A handoff to Burkhead. Runs it to the left. Can't find it. Crease trying to fight forward for a yard. That's all he'll gain. Brought down by Brandon Dunn.
That was me on the last one. It was actually went backside. I don't know why I said Cannon. You know, that's one thing, too. You know, the ability to move these backs in and out. We saw it last week with Sony. Now, I think conditions dictated the way they were going to run and how they played him. But I still think you need to play him and give him the ball to get the kind of success you had last week with him.
Burkhead now the single back for Brady under center with a second down and 9 from the 42. Ball on the far hash, left hash. Two receivers right as Brady gives it to Burkhead. Jump cut up the middle. He carries across the 45 and dives to the 46.5. Gibson, the safety, comes up on a tackle for the Texans.
I have to think you look at this front a little bit. You're going to have to, as they're trying to attempt to run the ball here and establish something. It seems like there's intentions to come into this game and try and, get this running game going. Not that they're going to find that identity, but it was about this time last year where they really picked up steam running the football.
I noted the Texans traded away Clowney. They lost Watt to injury. Tonight, 3 of the front 7, who usually play a lot, are down for Houston. It's a 3rd and 5 for the Pats, just shy of the 46 of New England. No score in the first. Brady in the gun. Right to his right in the backfield. Short motion by Myers from the left as Brady takes the snap and drops back the time. Steps up, fires to the right. Caught by Edelman. Leaps to make the catch at the 42 of Houston. And is thrown down by Reed, but not before another first down conversion.
It's going to be a long night for these safeties. Number 11 is filling it right now. And this is about as quick as I've seen him look. He comes across the middle from right to left. Brady does a great job stepping up in the pocket. These ends are getting upfield. Noise can be a factor out there. That's a big one right there. It's another 3rd down conversion.
11 to Edelman on the first. 3rd down conversion, 12 right there. The Pats are the 1st and 10 from the Texan 42. Julian motions to the right against man coverage.
2 points.
Brady under center with an adjustment pointing to his helmet. Michelle behind him, the single back. 2 tight ends to the right. Brady with a play fake inside. Gives it to Edelman to the left. Strung out and brought down for a loss. Back at the 49. And a flag is thrown after the tackle by Gibson, a former Jacksonville Jaguar.
Okay, listen.
The officials conferencing. Our referee is the veteran.
It's probably a holding call from where that's
Tony
from.
Corrente.
The play was dead. There's no reason to be running the reverse here. You're moving the football, and all of a sudden you start to get cute. The play was dead. Edelman knew it. He went down immediately.
After the conclusion of the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 52, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Former Patriot Barcavius Mingo with a personal foul. He came in with the shoulder.
Came in late with the shoulder.
Came in, Edelman was down, and Mingo came in late, lowered the left shoulder.
What a dumb play. You've got to be kidding me. You sniff out the reverse perfectly. You get him down for a 6-yard loss. The player is down at Edelman, and you got to come in and lead with that left shoulder.
Mingo hasn't played a lot on defense for the Texans this year. He may not play much more after that. 1st and 10 for the Pats out of the on. Brady with the give to Michelle. Runs it through the whole upside across the 30. Drop at the 28-yard line. Sony Michelle with 6.5 on that run.
You're getting 4, you're getting 5. Just keep this run going. Mix in the drop back. There's no reason for the cute reverse here. Now you got a break there. Stupid play by the Texans. Take advantage of it. Important you make them play here.
And it's not a mistake that Houston's been prone to make against the Patriots in particular.
How many times have we seen this and called games against this team when they do that?
The 2nd down and 5 for the Pats from the 28.5. Again out of the I formation. Landon Roberts, who played collegiately in Houston. So full back in front of Michelle, who takes the handoff and runs it to the right. And Sonny's going to curl the pile past the 24 to the first down marker for the Patriots. Should convert on that run.
Tooney getting up slow here, but that's another good push. They pulled Tooney left to right. And good push again there by him and Karras. I'll take these 5-yard runs all day.
Joe Tooney bent over in the huddle after limping back. Has played more than 4,100 snaps in the regular season in his career. Tonight in his 69th consecutive start.
Fantastic game last week by him.
The Patriots have a 1st and 10 from the Texan 24. Ball splits the hash marks. A tight set. 2 tight ends right. 2 receivers left. Sanu and Harry. Hand off to Michelle. Runs left. Good block by Lacoste. Creases across the 20 to the 15. Burns over a defender and dives to the Houston 7. 1st and goal to go.
And Harry downfield with the block in the late exchange perfectly. Keep giving it to Sony off these little delays. Again, it's the delay backside. Short motion by Lacoste. In essence, he becomes the fullback. You're getting a really good push in the middle. Hey, I'll take it from this rookie blocking downfield like that. Great job by Sanu. Good job by Harry.
17 yards for Sonny Michelle coming off a fine performance last week. Now the single back of the ball in the left hash. Pat to try to strike first. First and goal to go from the 7. Two receivers right, one left. Lacoste motions to the right wing as Brady hands it off to Michel, runs up the middle, and he's hit at the line, but he dives forward to the 5, a pickup of 2. Gibson shooting into the backfield for Houston.
Now, Lacoste is giving you enough with his short motion, squaring things off. He's not going to run anybody over. He's not going to beat James Devlin. But if you just give this guy a crease, go back to that run before. It's a nice, quick draw to step by Sony. That's a tough 2 yards right there.
That's 1 for 3 in the red zone last week versus Dallas, 48% overall. They insert Edelman along with Myers and White. Brady goes from the gun, ball splits the hash marks from the 5. Lacoste motions right. Brady's going to sprint to the right. Looks to the end zone, throws to the near side, incomplete. Knocked away by the diving defensive back, Jonathan Joseph.
When does the rollout to the right work for this team?
Brady trying to find Jacoby Myers. Defended by the veteran Joseph in his 14th NFL season. Third and goal to go.
You get in trouble, down and tight, you have an air throw. Last thing you want is a pick down here. Crossing routes are there.
Third and goal to go from the 5. Myers to the left. Lacoste, Dorsett, Edelman to the right. Brady in the gun. James White off his left hip. Brady sends Edelman to the left in short motion, takes the snap, retreats in the pocket, shuffles right, and then fires it out of the end zone, incomplete.
Somebody blew it. Brady's chewing someone out.
Crossing in the back of the end zone.
Brady's chewing someone out. It's a busted route. I don't know if he's looking. He's trying to get the ball to Dorsett high underneath the goalpost. Dorsett is going right to left. Brady wanted somebody to do something. I don't know if he's chewing Dorsett out or it's the backside.
And now Kai Forbath comes on for the Patriots, the 4th place kicker for New England after only 3 in 23 seasons for the Patriots. Replacing Nick Folk, one who had the emergency appendectomy. He'll have a 23-yard field goal try. The snap from Cardona to Benny in post. The kick by Forbath is good, and the Patriots strike first, but they settle for 3 after a first and goal to go from the 7. Midway through the first, 3-0 New England on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
This is what a leaky pipe used to sound like. But with smart home technology, now it can sound like this. Alert. Smart home technology will not only save you from a basement full of water, but Safety Insurance, it will also save you up to 10% on your homeowner's policy. More than enough to fix that leak. Ask an independent agent about Safety Insurance. They'll help you manage life storms.
New England Honda dealers present Keys to Tailgating Glory. Listen, a legit tailgate is only as good as the spread you're serving. So take advantage of the Honda CR-V's best-in-class cargo capacity to load up a slow cooker, grill, smoker, and all the burgers, ribs, wings, and sausages you can handle. Oh, and don't forget the quinoa dogs and tofurkey burgers can be thrown right in the trash. Achieve tailgate glory in the award-winning Honda CR-V at your New England Honda dealers. Around here, we Honda. Tackle your gas and electricity costs, just like 180,000 businesses in North America who trust Direct Energy Business to help them make their business better. Find out how to score big by visiting business.directenergy.com. This week at Shaw's, the Patriots picks just for you featured items are select varieties of Chobani Greek yogurt, 10 for $10. Kleenex facial tissues, 3 for $5. And mix and match Fiber One breads, thins, muffins, or wraps. Buy one, get one free. Plus, you'll earn additional rewards when you purchase these or any of our Patriots Picks participating items. Download the Shaw's app and get rewards just by shopping at Shaw's. Take your savings to the end zone when you shop at Shaw's, the official supermarket of the New England Patriots.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp Code, Football Edition. This is how you say, game tonight. Bring Bud Light. Fantasy fees are due. That's it for today.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light, crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
The home of the Pats, the Sports Hub.
As your neighbors, friends, and community members, the team at Clinton Savings Bank will be sure you have an experience that is truly beyond banking. Visit ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, member DIF, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 422081. Patriots with a field goal by Forbath from 23 yards away. Now have Haley kick off left to right. Ball lands in the end zone untouched for a touchback after a 14-play, 69-yard drive in 7 minutes and 1 second. But again, the Patriots struggling in the red zone following a 1st and goal from the 7.
Again, I think it's a blown opportunity right there. You gifted a ridiculous play by Marquise Mingo off the late hit. Wonder if he was one of those guys that showed up in full SWAT gear. We love to come away with 7 there, but hey, we'll take the points.
I think I like the Letterman's jackets better. The 1st and goal to go, the 1st down and 10 from the 25. A handoff to Hyde out of the gun. He runs it to the left side. Patrick Chung wrestles him down. Patrick, one of those players affected by illness this week, didn't show it on that play after a rush for 3.
Again, it's another safety down in the box. In essence, your 4th linebacker off this sub look here. Yeah, Chug's so good at that. You can keep him down around that 5-yard area.
Texans going no huddle. Dietrich Wise checks in. And here comes Landon Roberts.
Somebody's got to
replace
go.
John Simon. And officials holding up Watson and company to allow the Patriots to substitute. 2nd down and 7 from the 28 of Houston. Out of the diamond formation with the pistol. Snap to Watson, hands it off to Hyde, runs straight ahead. Hit by Danny Shelton, and then eventually taken down by Roberts. Hyde fighting for an extra couple of yards. Got out to the 31, setting up a 3rd and 4.
It's a nice job by Shelton to the backside, shaded. Taking out 2 guys, gets through there, gets the initial pop right there on Hyde, and then it's cleaned up by Roberts. Good strong run by Hyde off contact.
Hyde, one of a number of players, 8 players in fact, acquired by the Texans through 6 trades just before the season began or during the season. Now Watson and company with a 3rd and 4. The line in the gun. Back to his right, one receiver right, trips to the left, including Hopkins at the point of that trio. Snap to Watson, backs up, pocket holding, steps into a throw down the middle, and it's caught by DeAndre Hopkins, open at the 48 out on the turf. Touched by Devin McCourty with the Patriots playing zone coverage, it appears.
It's odd. They're in there with zone with Hightower in the middle. It's almost like you're playing that because you're worried about Watson picking up that 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4 with his legs. No reason to be in zone there. It's an easy 17-yard pickup.
That's a good catch by Hopkins. That ball behind him and low. Tells out his quarterback with a 1st and 10 now for Houston from the 48. Again from the pistol. Stills in motion from the left. And a give to Johnson, who slithers to the right side and dives to the 46 of New England. Hightower trips up Duke Johnson, the former Brown. It's a 2nd and 4.
That's an odd combo on 3rd and 4 again. Just a head scratcher. That's how teams get going against them. Sort of that zone. Now they come back here. Now you got man.
Now the Texans with a single setback. 2 tight ends, one left, one right. A give to Johnson. Jump cut to his left as he started right. He's brought down after a 1-yard gain and a couple of flags fall. John Simon hit the deck in the backfield as the Patriots defensive end was trying to set the edge.
This is great gamesmanship here.
Offense, number 78.
Jeremy Dudson.
10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
How many times have you seen one of those players off the backside and he takes Simon and throws him? Simon looks right away to Tony Corrente. So it's part of that gamesmanship, your ability to look and you ask for that call. You saw it last week for Van Noy. You ask and ask for it enough, you end up getting it.
They got it from the referee Corrente plus the umpire Bill Schuster.
They knew it right away too, because you start jumping up and down as an offensive lineman. Really, you're going to call that?
We near the 4.5-minute mark of this opening quarter. 3-0 New England. Texans now backed into a 2nd down and 14 at their 44. Ball on the right hash. 3 wides across the wide side left. 1 receiver to the right. And Watson takes the snap. 4-men rush. He throws across the middle. It's caught by Fuller off one. Again, spins away from another. And then he's shouldered down by Shalik Calhoun. Jamie Collins had him wrapped up as well. Gain to the 48 of New England.
It's interesting. Cover 2 zone is staying big with these linebackers. Winovich is in the game along with Butler here. Butler trying to get that push. But again, 2nd and long. They keep them backers on that field.
Now
Something I haven't seen in a while.
With a 3rd down and a long 6, ball outside the Patriot 48. Houston needs to reach the 42. 3 to the left, including a tight end on the wing. 1 receiver to the right, DeAndre Hopkins, having another all-pro season. Johnson to the right of Watson out of the gun. Single high safety for the Patriots as he takes the snap, drops back under pressure. Wrapped up by Van Noy, brings him down from the blind side. Kyle Van Noy with a sack at the Texan 46.
Pro Bowl. Just keep making plays like that. I know he's been on social media, but man, did he beat the backside left tackle here. I'm watching for a guy that has the ability to recognize this. You played enough football. You see that your tackles get beat. Help him out a little bit. Instead of staying on your spot there, That's a bad loss of 6 when you're moving to football again. Penalties killing the Texans right now. And that's a great play by Van Noy off that right side.
2 series. Second time we see Brian Anger to punt for the Texans. Waits on the snap at the 31 to our right with Sanu back at the 10 for the Patriots. And the snap is delivered. Anger under some pressure. Boots it away to the far side of the field. The ball comes down across the 20.5, fielded by Sanu, who races to the far sideline, stepping out near the 18.
Smart play by Sanu right there. Knew he could grab it and quickly step out of bounds, save 5 yards.
It's a 3-0 lead for the Patriots. 2:49 to go in the opening quarter on the Safety Insurance 985, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Don't miss the Xfinity Beyond Black Friday event. Get $100 back on a package that's right for you. That's a gift. You'll unwrap amazing speed and Wi-Fi coverage from America's best internet provider. Plus, the Emmy Award-winning X1 voice remote with Xfinity X1, the easiest all-in-one entertainment experience. A gift in a gift in a gift. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Hurry, the Xfinity Beyond Black Friday event ends December 10th. To learn more, click, call, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New X1 double play and triple play customers only. 2-year term contract required.
Hey man, Sid Rosenberg here. Peerless Boilers has a new player in the boiler lineup, the Peerless Combi. It brings the heat, delivers the hot water, and saves plenty of money on your heating bill. Find out more about the Peerless Combi at peerlessboilers.com. And remember, Peerless Boilers, America's best built boilers.
Live only happens once. For concert tickets, tour information, and all things live music, visit livenation.com.
Don't miss the Xfinity Beyond Black Friday event. Get $100 back on a package that's right for you. That's a gift. You'll unwrap amazing speed and Wi-Fi coverage from America's best internet provider. Plus, the Emmy Award-winning X1 voice remote with Xfinity X1, the easiest all-in-one entertainment experience. A gift in a gift in a gift. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Hurry, the Xfinity Beyond Black Friday event ends December 10th. To learn more, click, call, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New X1 double play and triple play customers only. 2-year term contract required.
This is New England running back Rex Burkhead. I'm teaming up once again with Credit Union's Kids at Heart in the fight against pediatric brain cancer. With every first down, Credit Union's Kids at Heart will make a donation to the TJAC Foundation, up to $30,000, toward research and clinical trials. Their contributions will help us find safer and more effective treatments for children suffering from brain tumors. Together we'll gain ground in the fight to defeat this #1 cancer cause of death in children. Learn more at cukidsatheart.org.
The First Downs to Fight Pediatric Brain Cancer campaign is generously supported by Granite State Credit Union and Rockland Federal Credit Union.
Hey, it's Scott Zolak, and when we're in the booth, performance is key. We can't afford downtime with technology while we're calling the game, and nobody does technology better than my friends at the Okers Company, doing premier technology and audio-visual solutions provider for over 98 years. Visit OCKERS.com. Okers, technology for tomorrow. Touch your enriched mornings on the Sports Hub.
Patriots' second possession to begin at the 19 to our left with New England in a 3-0 lead under the 3-minute mark of this first quarter. Sonny Michel will single back as Lacoste motions to the right. Brady on the drop. Comes back left and throws across the middle. Off the hands of a diving Mohamed Sanu. Brady wound up on the seat of his pants as he was pressured by Brandon Dunn.
Pressure's getting her a little bit. You know, Tom did enough to step away from this one. Sanu sort of gears it down as Brady's under pressure, running a little underneath Dink. These two just can't hook up right now.
We have the linebacker Benardrick McKinney coming up behind him. The second down is 10 for the Pats. Their first drive put them at the 7 of Houston with a first and goal to go. They 7 for the field goal by quarterback. Now they go empty. 2 to the left, short side of the field. 3 receivers wide to the right. Brady identifies the Mike defender as a 4-man rush comes. He throws to the left. Pass is caught by Sanu, brought down immediately at the 24. It's a gain of 5. The tackle made by linebacker Zach Cunningham.
We'll stay in this here. Stay in this spread.
3rd down and 5 for the Pats. Houston's 3rd down defense among the worst. In fact, the 2nd worst in the NFL, allowing a 47% conversion rate.
It's just interesting to me. You bring in 2 rookies. He takes Sanu out on 3rd and 5.
The 2 rookies are to the left along with Edelman. Short side of the field. 2 receivers right, including James White. Now Edelman motions left to right. Covered up in the man from Houston. A twist up front, picked up, and a throw to left, intercepted, picked up by Roby. Runs it back right across the 15, tackled inside the 10. Bradley Roby, the former Bronco, with an interception return to the New England 6.
I don't know whether to blame the throw or the route. I'm going to start with blaming the throw. It's a bad throw to the backside. But again, you get 2 rookies in on 35. You know, it's man-to-man. Brady looks. And I mean, he stepped under, he undercut Harry here. He's trying to get the ball to Harry to the backside. Harry kind of pulls up, then he goes down. But I'm still going with it's a bad throw there. But again, why do you not have a veteran in on a 3rd and 5 down the road up 3?
After the conclusion of the play,
Here's another mistake by the
conduct. Number 21, Houston.
Gunner the 13.
It'll be first down and 10, Houston.
So it's got a 1st and goal to go for the Texans at the 6. Roby.
What a bunch of
Who
toolbags.
comes up with the interception. A great play for the Texans. Then makes a boneheaded mistake with a personal foul, backing up Houston to the 21.
We see it all day today, too. You're down 30 points, you're taking pictures after turnovers. Some teams in this league, I don't know what to tell you.
It's gone from the sublime to the ridiculous with a lot of teams around the league, and now with Watson and company lined up. An overload right, 3 tight ends, and Watson's going to hand it off to the right. Hyde makes the cut in the backfield to get away from Gilmore, but he is brought down across the 20 by Jamie Collins. That's really good. A gain of a yard and a half.
Really good anticipation by Gilmore. You know, he's the tight corner to that strength. He comes up inside, forces it, but you got no second level right there, ready to hit that ball carrier.
So the Texans with a 2nd down and 9 from the 20. 2 receivers deployed to the right, 2 to the left, including Hopkins.
That zone again.
In the slot across from Collins. A single back. Carlos Hyde hands on knees. Watson squats under center and takes the snap. He drops 5 steps, dances on his feet, dumps it off underneath. Pass caught, and then Hyde is chopped down by John Simon. Tackled at the 14-yard line.
It's a nice playoffs by Simon off the backside. Initially, he's the rusher, recognizes Hyde's chipping through. Watson dumps it down to him, and Simon comes off the block, makes the tackle right in front of Juwan Bentley.
The Texans huddle in the final minute of this opening quarter in a 3-0 New England lead, but Houston threatening with a 3rd down and 3 from the Patriot 14 after the interception by Brady. Hopkins was in the backfield, now motions to the left. Johnson to the right of Watson with 3 receivers left. Watson takes the snap, starts to roll to his right, throws out the go, wide open Duke Johnson. He'll run and holding the ball in his right hand for a Houston touchdown.
Dan Noyes the chase guy here. It's a mismatch. The running back on backers off the movement. Watson flows to the right. It's a half roll. 14-yard touchdown off your mistake. Points off turnovers. It'll kill you in this league. Looks like zone again to me. I mean, so again, you've got Bentley, Van Noy, Collins and company out there with Simon. Electing to go zone down and tight end.
So Duke Johnson on the receiving and his 2nd receiving touchdown as a Texan, the 11th of his NFL career point after try by Kaimi Fairbairn from the right half. Snap is in place. He swings the right leg and the kick is good. The Brady mistake costly. The Texans strike for 7 to take the lead with 38 seconds to go in the first. Houston 7, Patriots 3 on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Hey, on my way to the tailgate now. I had to fill up at Shell real quick.
Weren't you just there?
Yeah, every time Fuel Rewards members like me fill up, they get entered to win Patriots tickets.
Seriously?
Yup, there are 5 grand prize winners. Each will win a meet and greet with Scott Solak plus 2 tickets.